everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and welcome to the Whether You Like It or Not, and you do, the Whether You Like It or Not panel. I'm your host today, BusyBlu, and I'm excited for you all. We're gonna have a really good show. I got my besties with me, my bestie Socrates. Simply Casina. Come on, Casina.
Hey.
Really B, Scotty, and JoJo.
Hey, JoJo.
I'm excited for tonight. I think last night was a really good episode. I was supposed to be on the last episode of Casino on your channel, but I feel like I was about to fight with all. Well, also I was busy, but I was about to fight with all y'all. But I feel like we're gonna fight again. So welcome everyone to the Whether You Like It or Not panel. We're really excited. We're gonna be reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 17, episode 15. The girls keep fighting. So we're excited to continue to get into it. How's everybody doing? I feel like we haven't talked.
Good.
What have you been up to?
All right. I'm good. I'm fresh off of a nap that was very much so needed. So hopefully, y'all bring me back to life. I'm eating. I don't feel like being on camera while I'm eating today. So I'll be on when when I'm done.
Oh, sleepy Sakina.
Simply sleepy, baby.
How's everybody else? I know you're about to have your party soon.
I'm about to have. Which party are we talking about?
Your promotion party.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that is Thursday. Yeah, that should be interesting.
What does that look like?
Just food, beverages, because it's at work, so we can't have no licky. And
shit.
Stop. And then people coming in to celebrate your boy. That's it.
That's really exciting. What about everybody else?
I'm just glad to be off tomorrow.
Why
Cheers
you
to that.
Is this your day off?
Yeah, it's my day off.
Yeah, what you doing?
I'm glad to be off tomorrow too.
Nothing.
Wait, are you not doing like summer school or anything, really, B?
Hell no, I don't do no summer school. When does school start back?
September.
When does school start back?
August.
Sorry. Do you understand how disrespectful of a question that is to ask a teacher when they go back to work?
No.
Is it really?
I felt like I seen that on your TikTok. That's why I said sorry.
I don't know. And when I say I don't know, I really mean I don't know. Like I do not know.
I'm only asking because, like, back home, some of the kids are going back in July, like at the end of this month. Yeah, like they're like some of these schools are doing this year-round thing now, and I'm just like,
I'm confused by that too because the kids here used to go to school in August. Like we will go back to school in like the first week of August. Now they're going back like the last week of July. I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, because back home we used to go back to school and like it was either like the first week, sometimes the second. At one point, it was the third week. Like we just knew it was always August. So
Yeah.
So answer the question, really, B.
She said she don't know.
She don't know.
And she said
really
she
don't
dead
know.
ass don't know.
I really because I know I don't go back in the month of July, so I damn sure ain't checking right now. I haven't.
Don't they say that teachers, and maybe I should watch the Teachers Project. I used to, but I stopped. But don't you get a chance to you used to the teacher, they get a chance to because my friend's a teacher, he say you can put some, I guess they put money aside if you want to not work over the summer, but if you want to work through the summer, you don't have to put more money aside. Well, how it work for you?
Sir, why are you?
It depends on where you work. It depends on where you work. The county that I work for, they take our salary and divide it up. No, I'm sorry. When I worked in DC, they took our salary and divided 12 months. So we got the same paycheck year round.
That's what he said. Yeah.
The county where I work now, they take money out of our paycheck and put it aside. So in the summer we get a paycheck, and I actually get more money in the summer because in the summer I don't have to pay my insurance. They don't take insurance out. They don't take Like they don't take all that stuff out of my summer paycheck because technically I'm getting paid for 10 months. So
Yeah.
I pay everything for 10 months. So I actually get paid more money in the summer if I'm being honest.
That's what he said. My friend's a teacher, and he's in PG, but no, he's in DC. I think he works for a KIPP school though, so I don't know if it's different for KIPP.
What's that?
Oh yeah, KIPP. That's charter, so that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, it's a different school. Hey JoJo, doctor.
Doctor.
Better say doctor.
My apologies, Dr. JoJo. How you doing?
Dr. JoJo.
What you been up to, JoJo? The people miss you too.
I'm in here.
Boom. You've been here.
We
I
were
mean,
just talking
I
earlier.
think he was here last week, but somebody wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wasn't either.
We're not talking about you, Scott. We talking about somebody that always want somebody to be fired.
Oh, I forgot busy. Oh.
Never heard of him.
Yes.
Because y'all like to block, y'all like to turn the people down. I'm excited, but I'm really excited for today. Oh, boy, he can make his own decisions.
Hell no.
So I could be blocked out, but y'all can't be blocked out. Oh, okay. Somebody said bring y'all back. He left himself.
Now watch you get in the comments.
I already know.
He left on his own accord, y'all. I'm telling y'all, he left on his own accord. All right, y'all excited? Okay, so y'all, let's put in the comments on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. How did y'all feel about tonight's episode? Y'all put it in the comments, and then we'll talk about it here. I felt like yesterday's episode was a 8.5. They still kept the story going, but it still was building up. Skinny, what you feel?
5.
I feel like they could have done this Scotland trip in 2 episodes. I'm just saying.
Can somebody tell me what happened to all of the robes and the clad and we're bringing everyone together? Because then the Facebook said we're about to leave, but we haven't seen any cloaks. We didn't see anybody sitting down at the table with green cloaks. What happened with that?
They were supposed to wear sashes, and some of the ladies were wearing them, but some of them weren't. Like, I don't think Angela, no. Kay didn't have hers on. Portia didn't have hers on. Phaedra, I don't really expect Phaedra to, but Here
he go. I've been kicked out of better.
Y'all bring your ass back.
Please bring your ass back, y'all. Scotty, JoJo, what you think? Really beat?
That's 7.5.
Yeah, I said I put in the chat, but I put a 7. It was pretty good. I thought it was something to talk about. You know, I had a whole bunch of deep dive, 12, 13, 14 stages of grief.
Grief.
You wasn't here last week. You don't know.
Oh my God! Not good. Now don't really. And she's not even doing anything. So what are you saying about?
You missed it. So from episode 14 going forward into Potomac, I will act as a consultant to this group to give actual advice.
Did Sakina say don't give advice?
Listen, I'm a doctor and I'm here to give my advice. Because honestly, when you really look deep inside, there's a lot of things that y'all on this panel need, and the women on
Not
the panel.
y'all on this panel.
Not y'all on the panel need.
I'm here to just I'm just really here to kind of break down things from a therapist standpoint, and that's why I would be a consultant.
Kevin said that the gaslighting was exhausting.
From who?
Apparently for Dr. JoJo.
I wasn't gaslighting nobody.
I didn't write it. I didn't write it.
Hey, who?
They said put a name on it. Like Shania said, which brother? Name the brother. Since you got so much to say, Kevin. They said which brother? All right, I like this episode. I'm ready to dive into it. All right, y'all. So, yay, y'all's back. Hey, hey, Bastard D.
I might be drinking this too fast. Y'all might be a little drunk by the end of this.
Hey,
oh my God, you drinking wine?
I am.
What hell was
juice
the
out of a
froze
wine
over?
glass.
Is Jesus coming back? Is Whitney Houston alive now? What's going on?
First of all, let's not even do this.
No, because this is unlike you.
Uh-oh.
It is.
Oh,
I'm used to seeing 40 bottles. I'm used to seing beatbox.
First of all, I don't even drink
Mad Dog
40s.
2020s.
I haven't drunk Mad Dog
I'm not really
since
used to seeing drinking
18.
wine.
I haven't drunk Mad Dog since 18. So if you don't get up here and time I be drinking, you need to tell the motherfucking truth.
Here, come over to my house when you come visit Houston. Let me put you on some Prosecco.
You don't know
Please. Probably a blueberry smoothie or some bullshit like that.
Yes.
Or some celery juice.
Yes,
Not
blueberry
celery juice.
smoothie with some spinach. Put a little cauliflower in there.
You got me fucked up.
What type? Now, what
ain't
type
nothing
of
wrong
wine?
with a little cauliflower.
Oh, now you like cauliflower.
I was about to say, okay, really big.
He eat cauliflower pizza and shit. That what he like.
Me too. I eat the
It's
cauliflower
good.
crust pizza and cauliflower rice. I love it.
I was at his house and he told me to go in there and get something to eat when he was gone. I think he went somewhere and he said, you're free to go in the refrigerator. I said, okay, cool. I went in the refrigerator. Cause he don't care, but I don't never go in his refrigerator unless he tells me I can. I don't never just go in his house, just go in his damn refrigerator.
I thought you would.
I don't. You can ask him. He be cussing me out because I don't. But
No, let me tell y'all the last time. Well, it was a few years ago when Scotty came. I said, Scotty, what you going to get from the store for you? So you always say, oh, you got too much healthy stuff. He said, Josiah, give me a bottle of Coke, give me some pickle dill chips, and give me some honey butter.
Just gas station down.
Right.
Gas station is fun.
Especially with the honey buns.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Them chips was good as hell, though. I
he
did
was
have
eating the damn chips too. And then when he told me I could go in the refrigerator and find me something to eat in there, I went in there. I'm like, I can't eat
Said,
this
where the food
shit.
at?
Then I see this box and it said cauliflower pizza. I said, oh bitch, I'm finna give me a damn DoorDash, bitch. I ain't finna play with him.
Shout out to Unapologetic Maverick. Thank you for their super chat. It says, I rate this episode the same as Latavia Robinson.
What?
Couldn't tell a Jack and nothing.
Thank you so much for the super. Why we gotta start the messiness this early? I'm not ready for it.
Not
You
yet.
not? We 15 minutes in already.
I was about to say we already been here for 15 minutes.
I'm not ready for it. I'm not too much all the time. Oh, please sing one of her songs, King Cajun, since you got so much to say. Sing one of her songs. All right, y'all, let's get into the episode.
Casey can probably sing all of her songs if I'm being honest. Casey
Stop.
You got solo songs? That's a genuine question.
I never knew.
Right.
Who, Latoya
And
or
if
Latavia?
Latavia.
Latavia, not Latavia.
Come on, Latavia.
But some people do pronounce it that though.
First casino.
Some people do
Latavia
pronounce
got
it as
someone?
Latavia. Some people do pronounce it that way.
Her name is Latavia. She's made it very clear.
She has one solo song. Goodness, I ain't know that.
Remember when she made that appearance on the Housewives of Atlanta? I went to jail, Phaedra.
Oh, poor Latavia, girl.
You don't even know enough of this group to even have an opinion. I'm like, ooh, well, they ain't lie.
And then she left that show. What was the Encore? Wasn't she on Encore?
No, she was on R&B Divas.
Yeah.
She was on R&B Divas, whatever, a smoky voice.
That she
sounded like she was smoking. She
Went to jail busy.
What, they smoke in jail? I guess. I don't know. All right, y'all. I only got one of these, but we're about to head into it. All right, yeah, I only got one. Let me see if this is gonna show up right because I feel like it's about to piss me off. Let me download it first. It was working with it was just me and y'all, but now that everybody here, it's not working. Let
Oh,
me, yeah. I don't know what happened. Let me go to preview. Boom. I can share it this way. All right. So this tweet says, no, it doesn't say. So I don't have a tweet of the week.
Oh, well, damn.
Yeah, because my screen is messed up. I don't know what's going on with
What?
it.
Busy? Don't have a tweet of the week?
Excuse me.
Production meeting.
It is giving a production meeting. Let me see if this is gonna show like this. Okay. Here we go. At the stage. But are we ever gonna talk about how inauthentic this new era? Yo, I had a couple of cocktails. Don't worry about me. This new era of Roa has been. Y'all genuinely aren't picking up on the overly fake and superficial vibe. Portia and Phaedra came in so calculated that nothing feels authentic anymore. Drew following suit, and Angela is too. What y'all feel?
I don't disagree.
I do feel like this season has been. I know that Andy Cohen was like, "Oh, this season is back. Everybody's back." I do genuinely think that this season has been good, but I think what has made it good is the fact that people. This sucks to say, people are trying to attack Shamia's like real life, and the beef between Portia and Shamia is palpable. You can feel it, which is what we miss about the Real Housewives franchise in general. Is what I love about Salt Lake City. It's definitely loved about Real Housewives of Rhode Island. These girls know each other. They have history. They fighting. They know each other's history. They know your mama, your daddy, your brother. They know everything that's going on. And I feel like this season, they've been trying to play the Housewives games, which has made it not as fun. I don't know. What do y'all think?
I will say absolutely agree. It's just because I don't know. It's just I feel like it was good in the beginning. It was good in the beginning. I really enjoyed it, even with K Michelle doing the most. I'm glad she has toned it down. But I feel like somewhere in the more recent weeks, the episodes just started to go left, and this is before the fallout between Shamia and Portia. I don't know what I feel like it's before they got to Scotland. I don't know what happened, but it's just like, oh my gosh. If somebody said that Shamia is the only one that what was it?
That's given human.
Yeah. And I agree when it comes down to, some of the scenes that play out in this episode. There are some people that are definitely putting on for the camera, and it's very obvious.
Can I, as a therapist, can I please express?
No, not if you coming as a therapist.
Please.
Go ahead. Yes, he can. Go ahead, JoJo.
Cynthia. Cynthia is, one of the oldest vets on here, along with Phaedra. But Phaedra has been off for a very long time, so it does not count. As a vet, you are supposed to, as Cynthia role for this season, you're supposed to be a mediator between these women. You're supposed to bridge the gap between old school and new school.
Yeah,
and you are not doing your job pretty well. Cynthia, I had really high hopes for you. I think you killed it in season 16, and for you to come in 17 kind of automatically taking sides. You're still upset at Shamia about the whole situation that happened in Dallas, and I just want to kind of explain to you guys what happens when we feel slighted. Sometimes there are egos that are being involved, and I think when Kelly and Shamia was able to kind of call Cynthia out in front of her white rich friends in Dallas, that was a ego post. That was telling
the group chat.
That was telling her that you are willing to kind of embarrass, well, not embarrass, but you are willing to call her out, and she didn't like that. So she's playing, season 3 through season 6, season 7, Cynthia, and going back to her old ways. And sometimes when we see people, as in the words of Maya Angelou, when somebody shows you who they are, Scotty, stop, please. I'm trying to concentrate. Damn it.
I'm sorry.
Y'all told us to let
Get
him
it out,
talk.
King. I'm
No,
sorry.
he don't get it. He don't get it out, King.
Oh my God. When somebody show you are believe them, you know, and we have to really look deep. When we look deep inside for somebody's character and see who they are, it is what it is. And you know, in the words of Kelly Price, she was a friend of mine. She lied. She cheated. She done took all I had. And that's all I have to say. Shout out to Kelly Price. You shouldn't have called me
Shout out
that
to
as Kelly
Kelly.
Price.
Oh my God, I can't.
Anybody else have any thoughts about that? You know, or if y'all feel like this is an authentic season.
I will put my Cashapp, and I do accept. I accept United Healthcare, Humana.
Okay, no, he's not talking, y'all.
No. As far as I go, go ahead, really be. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Scotty. But go ahead, baby.
Oh, as far as I go, I will say that I have really enjoyed this season. I have not enjoyed a season thoroughly in a while. I did enjoy last season. But I think this season was a little bit better than last. And I feel like that with the cast that they have, they should keep them. They should keep everyone. In my opinion, I think it's a good cast, and I think if they allow them to grow, it'll be even better.
Yeah, if they get it together, I think, and we'll talk about that more, I'm sure. But the way that sides are being chosen, and we already know, even in OG, you know, Heyday Housewives, you know, the smalls and talls, we already know people do pick sides, but it's so blatant these days. It's just kind of like, come on, like.
And I think it's even more lame when the housewives themselves kind of play into that too. Because I don't know if you've seen it or not, Sakina, but remember it was like a couple of weeks ago, and it was like this picture of Drew, Angela, Portia, and Phaedra, and Drew posted the picture and said the core four. Yeah. I thought that was so lame.
Very, because we were talking about how, like, during that time, we were talking about how Drew is just so excited finally be in, because that was around the same time where she told Kay that she doesn't belong. And I know some people, because even when we did touch on that in the episode when I reviewed it, some people were under my comments saying, you know, Kay was saying things about Drew, and so she was well within her right to say what she wants, which is absolutely right. But I think it is very rich coming from somebody like Drew
who didn't fit in herself.
Yes, and it wasn't just for like one season.
That's a lap dog.
Been on the show for like 5 seasons at this point, and you're just now getting to the point where the people actually like you, or you know, the audience
kind of
cast. You know,
I'm so over it. I'm so over it. Before you get this started, really, B, I'm going to say thank you for the super chat, Joyce. She says, I'm sending this to the panel to request Dr. JoJo. we have seen his doctorate information. We got it at the same time that Portia presented Phaedra with her.
Whatever she got on either episode, on episode 8 or 9, I did show y'all my certificate. Okay, do I need to show it again?
Yeah. Please.
We need a stamp. Okay. We need a registrar stamp. That's what we need.
Listen,
we need date confirmed.
I cannot provide that right now because that's for my personal records, but I do have the certificate.
Oh, Dr. Brian, get out of here. What were you going to say?
What I was going to say was I am enjoying this season better than last season. If y'all remember, I was so irritated with last season because I felt like last season it was just an over sexualization. Everything was just, first of all, the season got swallowed up with the whole Kenya piece. It got swallowed up, and I think once that was done, I just don't think there was much else left. I just felt like it was a lot of sex. And to me, that was just the low hanging fruit rather than people giving us some real shit, So I am enjoying this season better because I think, we can say what we want to say about K Michelle or whatever, but I think K Michelle really felt like there was a conspiracy. Like I don't think she was acting. I think she really was like in her head about a lot of stuff. So I think that was real. Right? Yeah. I mean, the voices were definitely there for real. Like we know that the Kenya. I mean that Lord Kenya. We know that the Portia Shamia situation was real. Where I'm frustrated this season, and I know we're gonna get into that in a few minutes. Where I'm frustrated is, yes, we know that the alliances are on every season. Any Housewives show you look at, there are alliances, and especially when the OGs are there, it becomes a us versus them. We're gonna haze the newbie. Like we talk about that all the time. But for me, this was what I feel like we're seeing is such blatant. Like to me, Portia is just puppeteering. She is just puppeteering. I don't even think it's so much the self-produced. She's puppeteering so that she looks innocent, so she doesn't look like she's doing anything to Shamia. And now Shamia looked like the crazy one. Shamia looked like, well, she's always starting stuff. She's always but because Portia's minions are fucking with her, and because Shamia knows Portia. And because Shamia knows how Portia moves, she knows what the fuck is going on. She just don't know. Shamia doesn't do a good job of articulating herself and being clear about it. But she know what the fuck is going on.
That's the same thing I said about girl from Potomac. That's the same exact thing. When you don't know how to convey your thoughts the correct way, when you can't convey your thoughts correctly, it's gonna always look like you're the wrong person. Yeah. You're gonna always be in the wrong every single time because you're right. You got a point. It's just not landing because you're not bringing it out in the correct way. So it could be understood, but at the same time, just like you said, really, everything you're saying, I feel like I've said it. I feel like Busy has said it. At some points, I think Sakina said it. And if you look at certain people's reviews, like Erica De Niro, she says the same exact thing we're saying right now. Roddy the Voice said the exact same thing we're saying right now. Bunny Scott, a lot of people are seeing it for what it is. Jamie, that's me. A lot of people are seeing this shit.
For all of them.
Yeah, a lot of them are seeing this. And I be feeling seen when I hear other reviewers say some of the same shit I'm saying, because I be feeling like I'm fucking crazy. Like, am I crazy? Yeah. Like,
Jojo, you want to show us this piece of paper? Because I'm about to get into the review.
No, you need to get into the super chat you got.
This is my folder.
Now he done pulled out a folder.
I knew he was getting into it when he got off camera. I said he about to go get it.
I don't want to show my first name, but there you go. Doctor.
Thank you. Everybody, there's your proof. There's your proof. There's your proof, everybody.
Doctor. Thank you, doctor.
Lord.
Thank you so much, JoJo. Shout out to Southern Purchase for the super chat. She says there's something bigger behind the fallout, exposing your mama for trying to hunch on my daddy after the Johnny Taylor concert. There is something smaller. All right, y'all. Let's get into. Let's get into the.
So heaven.
Yeah, I don't need to lie about any certificates. This is not a statement.
You actually don't need to lie about them. That's the you don't.
University. A folder from a university, and I didn't have to pay anything. When you work hard and when you go to school for 12 years, you earn this.
Oh shit! Not 12 years. What 12 years of slave?
12 is his lucky number. There are 12 stages of grief. There is 12 years to get your college folder.
That's your college folder.
12 months in a year.
Sometimes great, as the word of Candy said, greatness takes time.
That's not how it works. That is definitely not how it works.
I am not going to play with that.
All right, y'all. Let's get into the review. So I want y'all to be gracious with me. This episode was hard to put notes together because they kept going back and forth. So I'm gonna group some things together. So if it seems like out of whack or whatever, it's because I'm grouping parts together. So right now we're gonna talk about Kelly and Shamia, as you can see on the screen, and then we're gonna go straight to the club. So right after the situation happened, Shamia leaves, and she goes to talk with Kelly. Kelly saying, "Hey, girl, don't let them steal your shine." This group talks about peace. They talk about not wanting to hurt people, and they're so bigger, but hurt people. So you need to know that. Shamia starts crying because she's saying that she's been confronting someone who she cares about a lot, and it's a lot. And she says she's given her all to this friendship, but she's tired of putting her feelings before. Give me 1 second. T's here. She says she's tired of putting her feelings before others, and she's feeling before herself. And she says that they won't find themselves back. And she doesn't think that she'll ever find another friend within Portia. After that, we see another clip of the club. Everybody going out. They're going to celebrate Phaedra's family. It looks like they're having a lot of fun. There's a lot of black people there. It seems like the DJ kind of knows that they're coming. So it seems like it was like a dedicated party for them. Kelly says to Shamia, like, look, girl, we gonna get up and we're not gonna sit here and cry. We out here in Scotland, we about to get up and we about to have fun. The DJ is letting everybody sing. K Michelle seems like the DJ. She sings her hit songs, then she lets everybody else sings their songs. I'm not gonna call them hits, but she lets everybody else sing. Shamia and Kelly, sorry, I could have been hitting this. Shamia and Kelly show up. That's when Portia. That's when Portia decides she needs to leave. Phaedra said it's too early, and y'all just fought, so y'all shouldn't have left. Angela said, "What the f? Why would you go so early?" So there's just speculation around who's leaving, why they're leaving, when they're leaving. At least we've heard that on the internet. There's been talks. I guess Cynthia has said and Angela said, no, I was there for Shamia's song. I didn't leave during that time, but that's not what the episode showed. It showed that Portia, Angela, Drew, and Phaedra left at the same time. Drew talks about Shamia coming in after, and it was too much. Shamia felt like it was nasty that the last time that they were there, that everybody decided that they were going to leave, and that's crazy. And that she wasn't trying to ruin the night for anyone, but she just wanted to come and also celebrate. What you got for all of that?
Well, here's the thing. Because I think this is pretty much like the aftermath of everything that happened at the dinner table and stuff like that. So, as I said on my live last night, I feel like this. Shamia, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the alcohol that's keeping me from saying what I gotta say in that, but I don't know what it is. But and I know people probably gonna get annoyed when I say this, but it's okay. Sometimes you do have to take it back for a second. Season 9 was enough.
Annoyed.
Season 9 is was enough for you to cut that relationship out. Sometimes we stay in certain friendships that we know have already expired already, and we be knowing, but we just sit there and we stay in those relationships. Mm-hmm. And I think that she had already showed you what type of friend she was to you in the first place. The moment she sat there and let Phaedra drag you for filth right in front of her and didn't say a word to defend you. Even the way she acted about your wedding, she didn't even want to come to your fucking wedding. It's just a lot of things that she has done. She's shown already that she's a narcissist and she's not really a real friend. So for some people, it may be a little bit hard for them to actually see things on your end because you've been showing yourself to be this stand-up friend to her, and she ain't never shown it for you. But then you taking on all her beefs, and a lot of these beefs that you took on for her, she's no longer beefing with these people. Now they're beefing with you.
Nobody.
So my point exactly. She ain't never been a sisterhood to nobody. So now you took on her beef with Drew. You kind of sort of, but then again, I ain't gonna say she took on the beef for Angela because I feel like that whole thing with Angela kind of got started because Angela wanted to defend Drew. But as far as like the stuff with Drew, you took that on, and not to mention you sat there with Drew's husband and set that up for her, for Portia to sit there with him. Like you did a whole lot of stuff out of the name of friendship, and look at where it got you at.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you crying because you hurt, or are you crying because you're hurt and you also feel dumb for doing all the things that you did in the sake of friendship.
I think both. I think that she is, because I'm trying not to take the humanity. No, I'm trying. I'm not trying. I'm not taking the humanity out of the fact that this was this girl's friend. We see them as high schoolers. We see them as teenagers. We see them as grown adults. Portia was her friend, or at least she thought. So yeah, I'm gonna have my friend back. If somebody try to fuck with Sakina, I'll be like, get behind me, girl, because I'm not fucking with your hoe. But then if she turns and acts different, I don't want everybody to be like, oh, Busy, you a lap dog. Oh, here you go. Oh, you took a herpes, because that's what friends do.
Yeah,
that's what friends do. So now she did everything a friend is supposed to do, and now her friend is turning on her, and everybody's looking at it like, oh, girl, you need to calm down. You so emotional. You took a herpes. I get what a friend is supposed to do. I told my friend, I got your back, sis. When you said I feel bad because this man, this girl, I think she's sleeping with my baby daddy for beats. I said, girl, you a loser. You a loser ass bitch. And now you best friends with her. Now you best friends with her. So now I look stupid. I think she did everything she was supposed to do.
and then you know what? Like, because
somebody's echoing. I don't know who it is. Maybe it's me. Let me
thought it
talk.
was just me.
It might be me because it was me earlier. It might be me, Cheryl.
It's like Shamia, it kind of came, what she was doing kind of came back and bit her in the ass this season, in a sense, because yeah, now she is on the outs, and you got Drew, Angela, and whoever else, beefed out with her, and now they are Portia's lapdog. So it's like they done took her place, and she on the outside looking in. Meanwhile, she done dedicated, last season to her loyalty to Portia, and Portia has been paying her dust. So,
but see, that's why I feel. First of all, let the record show I agree with Scotty. For now, we'll see what happens for the rest of the night. That's number one. And number two, that's why it's always not good to take on your friend's beefs, because of that similar situation. Like, see, if you're dealing with somebody like Scotty, when he done with you, he done with you. So you really ain't even got to worry about that too much. But anybody else, they'll probably turn around, have a conversation with that person. Now the next thing you know, they cool with one another, and you still beefing with that bitch, and then you the one that's looking stupid and crazy at the end of it. That's why it's not always good to want to be to stand in the gap, and I'm finna take up for my friend. I ain't got to do all of that with all of y'all, because I know that y'all can handle yourself. So I don't have to live like that with y'all. And that's why I don't do that shit too much these days at my 38 years of living. Because, girl, ain't nobody got no time for that. Then you make nice with this hoe, and then I'm still pissed. For what? And then everybody looking at me like I done grew two heads. I ain't got no time for all that.
That's the same thing I be saying too, T. It's just like, I'm not finna be... I guess at my 37 years of living, I ain't finna be more mad about another bitch situation than a bitch is mad about their own damn situation. Okay. I'm not finna do that because it's literally up to you on how you move with that. Let me tell you something. It's been plenty of people that T is cool with, and I'd be like, T, them folks ain't for you. Them not your people. They don't fuck with you like that, T. Stop being nice to these motherfuckers. I'm the one that's saying it. But he be like, I don't understand, bestie, but I gotta do blah, 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 bestie. And then, all right, T. We'll talk when they fuck you over, child. I'll be here for you when they do that.
And ain't that what happened? Ain't that what happened?
Right. And then I'd be like, I told you they wasn't shit. I told you. Same thing.
First of all, I want to acknowledge. Oh, I'm sorry, Scotty. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. You got it. I'm good.
No, I didn't mean to talk over you, babe. I was just saying, first of all, we want to acknowledge that Josiah is trolling us from the chat while we talking.
Oh, I saw that.
No,
I saw that.
Nobody is worried about Josiah.
I saw that.
Nobody's worried about Josiah.
This is real advice
From a
Anyway.
doctor.
But yeah, that's just the truth of the matter. Sometimes you just gotta watch. You just gotta watch, like, you know, when you want to step in for one of your friends, because ain't nothing wrong with defending your friend, but it's a difference between defending your friend but taking on their bullshit at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I can defend you but not take on your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You know,
and I think what made the situation worse with the whole Shamia thing is, okay, yeah, like Busy was saying earlier, have your friend back. That's what a friend do. She went left when she met up with Ralph. That's what really took
that was too much.
like, girl, stay out of it. Stay out of it. Stay out of it.
But another thing that Shamia does that crawls under my skin is when she get hot with Portia, she wants to call out everything Portia did to other people. But my thing to Shamia is, well, you were her bestie while she was doing all that shit. You were still cool with her. You were still riding with her. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. While she was sleeping with other people's husbands, doing this, that thing, and the other that you called her out for doing. So that's a whole nother thing that Shamia really do need to stop doing. Don't get all high and mighty now, because while she was all of those things, and she probably was, but you were still riding for her. You were still wanting to be her best friend. You were still wanting to be down with her. You were still doing this, that thing, and the other. So don't call it out now just because it's you.
And then sometimes people see what they do to other people, but because they're not doing it to them, they don't say anything until it happens to them. And I ain't on my white horse by far, because I have done this shit. Like, I've been friends with somebody and I see them do somebody else dirty. And I'll be like,
Scotty is a nasty ass bitch.
They'll do it. Oh, please. But I'll be like, they ain't doing nothing to me or whatever. They ain't doing nothing to me, thinking that they would never do it to me. But my thing is, if they can do it to them, then they can do it to me. Yeah. And even now, like, when I see somebody, if I'm cool with you and I see you doing somebody dirty, I might, there's a possibility that I'm going to say something. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to say something to you about it. But then at the same time, I'm going to watch you. And I'm like, okay, I see what
I want to hear what Really B got to say, but my dogs are, I don't know what they doing out there. Really B, I want to hear what you got to say.
So what I was going to say was going all the way back to where this conversation started. I think, Scotty, you were spot on. And I think that I feel like a lot of people, and I ain't talking about if it don't apply, let it fly, okay? But I think a lot of people, I think we are oversimplifying a friendship, which all of us have had complicated friendships. All of us have been friends with somebody and maybe we stayed in the friendship too long. All of us have been more of a friend to somebody than somebody was a friend to us. And I do believe that what we saw season 9 probably was the end of the genuineness in their friendship. I think they probably talked it out. Maybe they agreed to be friends again, and they continue to be friends and they continue to hang out with each other. But it was probably never quite the same. There was a level of trust that maybe wasn't there, or whatever the situation might be. Do I think that Portia had genuine love for Shamia? Yes. Do I think that Shamia had genuine love for Portia? Yes. I hate this narrative that everybody is making it seem like, oh, well, Portia was just Shamia was just clout chasing off of Portia. I just don't feel like that. And I know everybody has their own opinion. I do not feel like Shamia was using Portia. I just don't. First of all, if Shamia wanted to be on the show, we know that Shamia is friends with half of the people on the show. She didn't need to be friends with Portia to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta. We know that. So I just feel like, I think we are taking away the fact that these two women were friends. But unfortunately, in relationships get fucked up for different reasons. And I agree with what Scotty said. I think they held on longer than they should have. I think as their lives got complicated, the whole thing with Pilar, which we'll get to later on, they were in each other's delivery rooms. You know what I mean? Their lives were intertwined. They were in each other's weddings, were invited to be. You know, they were a part of each other's life. All of that shit is not fake, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't walk down that road. But I do think that after what happened with Shamia's wedding, I think things maybe were probably never the same, but they didn't want to acknowledge it. That's how I felt about that.
I agree with that, and it's just one of them things. Just like Tammy just said, she was finna say it. I was finna say the same thing. She just said sometimes people grow apart. Sometimes, and you just have to accept that. And sometimes that's just what it is. And
yeah, but you also have to say that. You have to acknowledge.
I was about to say that. You sometimes sometimes people do grow apart, but you also have to acknowledge the fact that we just grew apart. Like sometimes when people grow apart, it doesn't necessarily mean that y'all are beefing or y'all not cool. Y'all just simply grow apart. I have a friend that I grew up with. I don't see her, nor do I talk to her. I haven't talked to her in probably over a year now. The only thing that we really do is wish each other a happy birthday, or we congratulate each other when we're both doing something big in our lives. But that's it. And I still consider her one of my first best friends. She's just not my best friend at this point of my life. That's just what it is. But we're not beefing. It's just that she went her way, I went mine.
That's exactly how it was with my childhood best friend. We had been friends since second grade. And I was always around. She was always around. So we consider both of our families family. And I just felt like shortly after college, our relationship started to dwindle a little bit. I started hanging around her cousin more because I was just more, it kind of just happened naturally. But I met her cousin the same time I met her. So we all, hung around each other. She didn't like that, which I understand. But I just also felt like the older we got, we just kind of outgrew each other. There's no beef. We tell each other happy birthday. I seen her mama last year at the grocery store. Our mamas are still in communication. I use her mama if somebody needs a cake for an event. Like, we're still intertwined. We're just not as close as we used to be. But of course, here recently, she wrote a beautiful message to me this year for my birthday. And I'm like, you know what? Let's go get drinks. We're not that close anymore, but it's still love. We didn't get the drinks as of yet, but it's still love there. So yeah, it's like sometimes things just happen that way. And that was my best friend at one point.
I would like to say something to just close this conversation out. First of all, I'm really proud of you all on this panel. Y'all have so much great emotional intelligence when it comes to building. And this is not me trolling, this is real life.
I know you're serious.
Navigating through friendships and understanding your boundaries, because there's a lot of people who do not understand their boundaries, right? And you can only know how far you can take it. You can only know how far you're going, or how let that person go as far as they want to when it comes to disrespecting, keep throwing you under the bus, keep gaslighting you. Until you have to really speak up for yourself. And honestly, this is a very hurtful situation between both women. They have been friends for many years. And it does come as far as taking that acknowledgement of that grief. I do feel like as Shamia is still in that shock and anger area of friendship loss. Now there are different, I know I said there are 12 stages of grief, but there are actually 5 stages of friendship loss. You have
my God.
Anger, depression, and then acceptance. Please, Busy, hush. Let me cook.
I'm gonna shut up.
Not let him cook.
Please. So when you're in shock, clearly we're seeing Shamia still in that, moving away from the shock to the anger. I mean, these women have went 14 episodes this season without speaking to each other. Do you know how much pent up anger, animosity Shamia has to end? And for Portia, like as Scotty said, the Portia to sit here and gaslight and make her seem like she is the belligerent one out the group. That's nothing but disrespectful. I need for Shamia, as coming from a doctor, I need Shamia to acknowledge her grief and express her. I'm happy that she was able to express her emotions. It could have been in a more healthy way, but acknowledge the grief and understand that unfortunately this friendship will no longer be the same. And I think once we start acknowledging that grief, our whole life will really start changing. Once we look in that mirror and say, you know what, I am better than the way how I was handled in this friendship. Scotty, please stop laughing. I'm being serious.
Come on, look in the mirror.
And this is not no chat GPT, okay?
Well, I'm gonna say this before we move on.
Okay.
People got to understand that there are levels to friendship breakups, and sometimes people don't understand that friendship breakups are even more hurtful and painful than just breaking up with your nigga. And I say when I say that, I say this: friendship breakups go like this. You're in shock. You can't believe that you're no longer friends with them. Then you're sad. And then the sadness kind of turns into anger. Then you're angry with them. Then you just might hate them a little bit. But then after a while, it's like, well, they don't exist to me anymore. And then at some point, once you get through all of them stages, it's kind of like, well, they're just someone I used to know.
Yeah.
And if I see them, we're either going to speak and move on, or we're not going to say anything at all. That's normally how it goes. I went through that with one of my friends, one of my ex-friends. Like, we was best friends for a long time, and he just stopped speaking to me, and I didn't know why. And for many, many years, I didn't know why, until somebody finally told me that it was all based off of a lie that someone told him about me, and he stopped speaking to me over the lie, never had a conversation with me, never talked to me about the situation. And here I go, coming up to him after we ain't talked since 2015, and it's at that point 2023, and I'm like, it's been years since we've seen each other. It's been 8 years now, and we were close, like very, very close. And we shouldn't be at a point to where when we see each other, it's weird. Like, we ain't gotta be. I made it clear, I'm not trying to be a friend no more. I actually don't have any desire to have a friendship with you again. But what I'm telling you is, when I see you and you see me, it ain't gotta be all this. We ain't gotta avoid each other. We ain't gotta be weird towards one another. It could be a what's good, what's going on, and we go about our business. It ain't even gotta be about all that, because at one point we were friends.
Yeah.
So we ain't gotta do all that.
I'm with it. I think we're gonna dive more into that a little bit more. I want to say shout out to Demon Via. The downfall of Shamia and Portia's friendship was season 9. I think that's something that Scotty and Really B actually talked about. And then shout out to another super chat. This donation is for Dr. Josiah O'Brien.
He spoke a word.
He spoke a word, and not too much. Queen Latavia.
I appreciate it. It's so good to my advice is valuable to this panel.
And by the way, was I a little too blunt when I told? I gotta ask y'all this. Was I too blunt when I told my ex-friend, look, I don't have any desire to have a friendship with you again. I really don't. But was I too blunt when I said
no? They left you,
because he did you dirty. He left you hanging for years. Nah.
And so
my man. Your friend left you for dead, ho.
I had a friend. I had a friend that did it. I mean, I know we got to move on, but Scotty, I had a friend that did the exact same thing. To this day, I do not. Well, I know only because somebody else told me. But for the longest time, I was in the dark. I was like, and we would be around each other, and she would be polite, but she would I stopped getting invited to shit. She stopped calling me, and I was like, what the fuck? And come to find out, she was mad about a conversation I got back to her, right? A conversation that four of us were having the conversation. I'm the person she stopped speaking to. And I was like, the funny thing is, you're still friends with the other 3 people that were in that conversation, but we were all in the same conversation. And I wasn't even the one that was talking the shit about you. I was there, but I wasn't the one talking shit about you. The person that you still friends with was the one talking shit. And I was like, but the fact that you didn't even give me a phone call, you didn't even give me an opportunity to talk to you about it and have the conversation, you just made a decision about who you wasn't gonna fuck with anymore. Oh well.
Yeah, because even with my situation, like I had reached out to this person several times asking, hey, did I do something to you? Like, because if I did, I can apologize for it. Did I do anything? Oh no, we're fine. Then I'm hearing in the street that he's not good with me. So anytime I hear something, I call, he don't answer, but he'll send me a text asking me what's up. You can't even answer the phone. So I'm like, I keep hearing that there's an issue. Is there an issue? No, there's not an issue. Then our mutual friend passes away and I come by your house. I knock on the door. I see your car outside and I hear you banging pans in the kitchen. So you hear me knocking on the damn door and you saw my text message letting you know I'm outside. You wouldn't even come to the damn door. So by that point, I'm just like, okay, whatever. You know.
Bitch, I'm really done with you. You can't answer the fucking door and I'm outside.
Right.
No, we not done.
That's why I had to make it clear. Look, I ain't trying to have a friendship with you. Like, I'm not trying to have a friendship with you at all. But we ain't got to do all this. It ain't that serious.
Shout out to Natalia. Says, I need Shamia to do a one-on-one with Giselle. She needs to learn how to not apologize and flip it on. And flip it on whoever. Thank you so much for that super chat. I also wanted to say, because I know she in the chat, that I gave Tammy Talks a thumbs down today because I didn't like her video. So
that's petty as fuck. Block him.
Shout out to your video.
Wow.
I just didn't like what you were saying, so I don't down. You can throw down this one in retaliation, though. You can throw down this one in retaliation. All right, y'all. Let's get to the rest of the thing.
That's a dirty bitch right there.
They said block him. All right, so then we get to the girls are getting ready. It looks like they stayed somewhere else. Not sure where they stayed, but everybody's coming back.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, everybody's coming back now to the hotel. Or to the mansion. And Portia gets a chance to talk to. Give me a second. I need to get to those. Portia gets a chance to talk to Phaedra, who says like, "Hey, I found a cemetery. You know how I like to eat people. So I'm ready to take the girls to the cemetery. And the girls that I'm going to be taking is Kelly, Shamia, and Kelly, Shamia, and why did I say Portia? Cynthia. And Phaedra said, well, Phaedra said, I want to have a conversation with her so we can bury it. Portia said, I don't think this is going to be buried. Is she matching energy? I'm going to be matching energy. And there's probably going to be some foolishness tonight because we have someone who's trying to sabotage yet another trip. I want to keep going, but I want to know from y'all perspective, what's the trip she sabotaged?
They trying to say that she
right, because Shamia did not sabotage nothing.
If anybody sabotaged that Dallas trip, it was Kate Michelle and her damn voices in her head.
And the voices in her head.
The damn Dallas trip, child.
Exactly.
Right. Shamia did not sabotage the trip. Like, but that's the shit. Like all y'all people that was in the chat earlier talking about what y'all talking about and defending Portia. That's the kind of shit we talking about. Shamia did not ruin the Dallas trip. Absolutely not.
They tried to pin
shit up. That's the kind of shit.
The thing is, they tried to pin everything on her ass on that damn Dallas trip. That's what happened.
They did. And she tried to defend herself when Angela said that she was the one that was in K. Michelle's head and shit. I mean, unless they got some receipts at the reunion.
That was the only thing, really, for the most part, when it came down to Dallas, is Shamia, you got bad timing, baby. Y'all supposed to be getting ready, and here you go, want to have a sit down in your thong bikini.
Right.
All right,
but K. Michelle and Drew were the ones that was about to damn near have a fight. I mean.
All right, so this is gonna be a little mixed up because the edit was real crazy. So bear with me. So I'm gonna start with just the cemetery stuff. Everyone learns that they're going to the cemetery. She tells them that famous people were buried there, and it was a great cemetery, but she didn't know anything about the cemetery outside of Harry Potter. Kelly was like, hey, y'all left a little fast during this time. Well, what happened? And Cynthia said, well, I stayed as long as I could, but also, Shamia, you kind of just did a little bit too much. And Shamia said, I apologize. And she said, I want to also give y'all background for why I'm so mad. And it's because I felt like Portia is doing a lot to me. And she said something about my mom. So I wanted to say something about her mom. because when she said something about my mom was going through health issues, and nobody cared about that. So the opportunity it presented itself, and I went with it. Phaedra said, "Yeah, but children and mothers are off limits, so we need to just like we need to focus on that." And they said, "Well, you're stirring the pot with bringing up parents in this whole situation." They said that throughout the season, Shamia has been stirring the pot. She told Pinky that she's eating meat. She told Angela's daughter that she's nice. And they said that Shamia is the only person who's keeping all the friction up in the group. And Shamia says that she thinks that a lot of things have happened to her and no one says anything. But when she gets her lick back, or when she decides that she's going to retaliate or say something, now everybody's attacking her. Cynthia said, "Well, I want to be honest. If Portia would have said something about your mom, I would have defended you. Shut up, bitch."
But you did.
Shamia said, "Well, she brought it up to the world and you didn't defend me." And Cynthia says, "Well, I just feel like it's weird that Shamia will hold on to all of this stuff. I thought we moved past it after the last reunion.
Did they?
So why would she still be holding on to this thing?" She says that what's making her very uncomfortable is that Shamia keeps holding on to stuff from the last season. All right, I'll give y'all time and space.
Let me.
Please do it, Shamia. I mean, not Shamia.
Take me out. Thank you. That uncomfortable shit that Cynthia said boiled my motherfucking blood, because this is the second time that, if my memory serves me right, this season that Cynthia pulled this shit. I don't know if was it the first time with Shamia too? Y'all refresh me.
I can't remember.
Because she said something about somebody being uncomfortable. Somebody else made her uncomfortable.
Was it Pinky?
Y'all help me.
Was it Pinky?
Yeah, I think it was Pinky.
Probably was Pinky. Like, where the fuck are you going with this shit? Like I said, you have come from so many seasons of Housewives. The bitch that is the one that's making people uncomfortable in their movements and actions should be Portia, the one that you sticking up for so goddamn much. But you're so uncomfortable about people saying shit, using their fucking words that don't have anything to do with you, by the way. So I don't understand the bias. Like, Cynthia is just giving me whack, weak, and not a motherfucking matriarch of the fucking cast. Like, you could never be a Nene. You could never be just top dog when it really come down to the girls. You can never be in charge of the girls because you don't even know how to be fucking fair. And then you want to sit there and try to make an issue about what Shamia is saying about last year and shit. Yes, bitch, you know why? Because look at how you showing up this season. Like, you still don't have her fucking back at all. And you don't even necessarily have to have Shamia or pick a side. You're supposed to be on the fair is fair shit. And what pisses me off even more is that bitch is a Pisces.
Well, see, the thing that I feel is that it's so crazy how they pick and choose what's wrong and what's not. Like, oh, the parents shouldn't be brought up. I agree that the parents shouldn't be brought up. They shouldn't have been brought up from the very motherfucking beginning. And the fact that Cynthia said, well, if Portia said something about your mom, I would have defended you. Y'all was at the reunion just last year and didn't nobody defend her then. So what are you even talking about? So it's just like Cynthia is irritating, and it just comes across like she just joining the pack to me, because these girls can say all kinds of shit. They can say, like Angela can say, you slept with somebody, you cheated on your husband, or Portia can say your mama tried to fuck your uncle. Nothing. But Shamia say Sasquatch Bigfoot is a problem. Shamia say, you said something about my mama first, but then your mama tried to fuck my daddy. That's a problem. You don't say nothing to nobody.
Well, Scotty, she
until it's convenient.
Going to, because I think I said it last week. She needs to check. That's numero uno. Two, unfortunately, Portia is big dog out of all women. And then three, she's an ambassador for Go Naked Hair. She ain't trying to fuck up that check. So
yeah, but somebody in the chat just asked, did Shamia need to be defended? I didn't say she did. What I said was, she said she would have defended Shamia if Portia brought her mother up. Portia brought her mother up and she did not say a damn word. That's the difference.
And let me go back because the same person also said, how is Shamia making the girls uncomfortable? How is Portia making the girls uncomfortable? What I was saying is because Portia has a track record of being violent on the show. Cynthia experienced that violence as well. So the thing is, if you were talking about somebody that's going to be uncomfortable based off of their, them being unpredictable, X, Y, and Z, aggressive, it should be Portia because of her history. Does that necessarily mean that she's making people uncomfortable now in this sense? No. But I'm saying if you're going to be uncomfortable with anybody, not only with her violence, also her lies. So, yeah, if anybody, it should be Portia.
And can we also just throw out here, too, because I keep seeing this, and people keep on saying Shamia ain't no damn angel. I don't think anyone said that. Like, anytime we calling somebody else out that's not Shamia, they want to say, well, Shamia ain't innocent. Shamia ain't no angel. She ain't. Nobody on this motherfucker is. So we can stop throwing it out there. We just holding other people accountable. I don't know why is it that we can sit on this same panel or do our reviews and we can hold Shamia accountable for the things that she's done already. But then if we hold somebody else accountable for what they're doing, then it's like, y'all are Shamia apologists. Which one is it? Because I just held her accountable for something. So why isn't nobody saying nothing about that? Why is it a problem when Portia's held accountable? Why is it a problem when Cynthia's held accountable? Why is it a problem when Drew is held accountable? Why is that an issue? No one is above reproach here.
Mm-hmm.
Colorism. So y'all want to go to the next?
Shut your ass up, baby. Does you start that first shit? Talking about some goddamn colorism.
To go back to Kylie, I agree with what you're saying as far as like you don't see why Cynthia would defend Shamia when she came, at Portia first. I definitely understand that because it's like you got the party started at the table, girl, which is the same reason why it's like you can't be like, oh my gosh, I tried to have her back and she didn't protect me and I was trying to protect her and all that crying that Shamia was doing. Like, girl, you started it. Like,
right?
You got the party started, and had you not, everything would have been cool. You could have simply had this conversation off to the side. But yeah, like I get what you're saying.
That's what I've always said my biggest issue with her was. All this crying, all this apologizing. Oh, I didn't mean
stop
it, girl.
apologizing.
Yes, you did. Like I said,
yes.
you. If she would just own it, I would be riding for her. But yeah, I said it. I said it about your whole ass, man. What you gonna do that?
Yeah, stop apologizing. Like, stop apologizing. Just own your shit. Yeah, I talked about your hoe ass mama who be eating pizza on the damn bed. Yes, I talked about your mama.
And I'd be riding for Shamia right now. I wouldn't have nothing to say to her.
Somebody echoing.
It's probably me.
Yeah, so let's move on to so I'm gonna read this the next scene. This bitch decided that she was gonna call her sister.
Not this bitch.
She is what she is. She called Lauren and she said, Hey girl, the vibe has been good this whole entire time. I've been chilling in my own entire space. And I thought things were good with me and Shamia, even though you haven't talked to her. And then she said, all of a sudden, Shamia started talking about Pilar and being in her place. And Portia says that she was being a bitch to her, and I don't understand where any of this stuff come from. And she was like, "Why can't Pilar come over my house?" And she's like, "Bitch, where did that come from?" Which she said it at the table. It came from Dennis. She said it anyway. Sorry, let me keep going. Someone said that you're using Pilar out of cloud because Cynthia said that you were talking about how you still get a chance to be around her. Portia thinks that she is using Pilar as a flex, but she said, and I don't understand. That's a weird flex because I don't care about Shiloh and Shyla. I'm not trying to fuck with those kids. So why are you trying to pick up my kids? Then they talk about the mom's combo, and then Laura says, "Wait, what?" She said, "What?" And Portia says, "Yeah, her daddy never had teeth." And Laura said, "Now this is too much. Now we're crossing the line. Now she's just throwing grenades and bombs." Laura says, now y'all just throwing nuclear bombs at each other and it's going too far. Now we're just hurting each other, and it's too much. Portia says that she feels like Shamia is trying to destiny swap with her.
She really thinks that.
Shamia trying to destiny swap with her, and she said all of this is Shamia's fault. Shamia wants her life, and all of this stuff is created by Shamia. And she wanted all this to happen, and she's ready for what's going to happen tonight. Before I go to the spa night, y'all want to talk about a Portia lying ass?
First of all, girl, who trying to destiny swap with you? You ain't got a doorbell on your house. Let's start there.
You married a gay man because you said that you had to protect his image. You married a gay man. Then you married a scammer. You had relations with Todd. What was that man's name? Todd, who wasn't paying child support and taking care of his children. Girl, you going from house to house to house. You didn't even tell Nene you moved in the same neighborhood. Girl, you talk about your wig business that nobody knows. And you have to, the way you're creating friends is by saying, hey, girl, you want to be an ambassador? That's the only way you're creating friends on this show. You married an African scammer. Your baby daddy was sleeping, putting his ding dong and hot dog and everybody in Atlanta. Now you dating a woman. We destiny swapping with you. We destiny swapping with you. Girl, you may not be in this at the end of the year.
But it's not just that. I mean, in terms of destiny swapping, is for one, she needs to stay on TikTok, but two is you're saying somebody destiny swapping with you, but as soon as you know your sister had a baby, now you want to have a baby.
I mean,
as soon as your friend marry an African, now you want to go marry an African. So who really tried destiny swap with who?
As it pertains to Pilar, I do understand what she's saying. Like, that is a little bit weird, but at the same time, I kind of figure it as well. If the kids are still good, then maybe there's a small part of us that's still good. It just for me, it's kind of like.
Are we going to talk about how she said she don't give a fuck about her children?
What?
Literally, Portia was like,
so many words. She was kind of like, I mean, I ain't stunning your kids. Why you stunning mine?
Yeah, but even with that, I do get that logic too. We're not friends. I'm not out here trying to be up under your daughters. I'm not out here trying to get them. I'm not out here trying to make the bet. Yeah, well, I still got shallow and the other. Like, I get it from both sides, Busy. I understand that, just like I understand Shamia's point. I get it. Because if I'm beefing with a bitch, girl, hell no, your raggedy ass kids ain't coming around here. Mine ain't going nowhere around there and picking up y'all shit. Absolutely not. So it's like, I totally get it.
Go ahead, Really B.
Excuse me. So I disagree. First of all, I want to start at the beginning. Again, since people want to be like, what you mean Portia doing this? What you mean Portia doing that? Here's another example of Portia, one being a seasoned reality TV vet. Portia called her sister so she could say certain things and get it on camera for the purposes of making Shamia look crazy, right? So when Shamia brought up at the table, people were like, she brought it up out of nowhere. No, she kind of didn't. Drew had brought up the conversation about Dennis and how Dennis still loves Portia and how, Drew was like, he really loves you. And he was like crying on my shoulder. And Shamia said, well, speaking of Dennis, so it wasn't out of nowhere. She didn't pull it out of her ass. She used it as an opportunity to address something with Portia that she probably wanted to talk to Portia about. But like we said before, Portia would not even look at this woman the whole season, much less have a one-on-one conversation with her. I would venture to guess that Shamia probably asked for a one-on-one conversation and Portia wouldn't do it. Just like last season, when Portia would not have a one-on-one conversation with Shamia most of the season. So I feel like when Shamia brought it up, I disagree, T. I feel like when people are friends, like Shamia said, they were in the delivery room when they had their kids. She was in Portia's delivery room. Portia was in her delivery room. There's a bond there. And yes, as friends, we have fallen out, but her kids are friends. And that's probably a hard conversation to have with your daughters. Why can't we see Pilar? Can we go see Pilar? Like They hung out. They were friends. Their kids were friends. So I understand Shamia saying, hey, at least I still get to see Pilar. At least the kids still get to spend time together because of my friend, because I have, or Gerald has maintained a friendship with Dennis. That boy. Now, Dennis, thank you. Now, like I said, wait a minute, T, but like I said last week, Portia has a right to say who she wants her kids around. I'm not arguing that. Before people start yelling, I'm not arguing, not y'all. I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not arguing that Portia has a right to say, well, I don't want Pilar around you. I don't want Pilar around you. I don't want around Gerald. She has every right to say that. But I understand where Shamia is coming from to say, look, me and you not cool anymore, but our kids were friends, and I'm glad that I'm able to maintain that relationship. Portia, this is my last thing. Portia acted like she didn't know nothing about it when she was on the phone with her sister. But now in her confessional, she said something totally different. But when she was on the phone with Lauren, she act like she didn't even know what Shamia was talking about. Lauren was like, where'd she get that from? Portia was like, I know, right? But in the confessional, you know all about it. Now, all of a sudden, she using Pilar for clout. Shamia has never even brought Pilar's name up until this. So what clout is Shamia getting off of a fucking 6-year-old?
Like, has she been posting Pilar online? Like, that's what was cute. Like, did you pictures of the kids together for this clout to happen? And then on top of that, to piggyback off of what you were saying, really be, they also just talked at the table about how they were not going to allow their history or whatever to get in the way of their relationship. It seemed like initially they were doing the same thing with their kids. So this whole clout thing, that just kind of gave weird. It gave very weird. And there's nothing wrong with Shamia. Strikes me as somebody who really likes kids, who really loves kids, despite, you know, her not wanting to have any more, low key. Because look at how she is with Kelly's kids. She got real close with Kelly and her kids. So I don't think that there's any type of malicious intent or she's trying to get some type of bragging rights off of Portia's daughter. It's just the fact that, yes, their lives have been intertwined and they've been in each other's lives. So it's like, yeah, we are not that close, but at least we still have, the kids still have a good relationship. I don't think anything.
If I'm beefing with a bitch, my kid is not going nowhere.
But while all that is true, I did agree with Portia when she says that if I feel like a person has ill intent towards me or if they don't fuck with me, then I don't want my child at their house. I mean, Shamia didn't even want Portia at her house to celebrate her damn husband. So it's like how can we?
I agree with that. I agree.
Yes. No, so that's my whole point. So how can we really get mad that she don't want PJ at her house? And I say that because, you know, like I said many times before, my mom and her ex-best friend have not been friends since, you know, for the past 16 years. They haven't spoken in 16 years. But me and her sons are still best friends. We still hang out. Hell, one of them met Bando a couple of weeks ago. 2 months ago when we came back to Mississippi. We're just that close. So therefore, you know, my mama don't fuck with the boys. You know, my mama don't.
The thing is that, and I think that this is what Sakina was saying, or Casino was saying.
Busy. He wasn't done.
That's my channel.
Scotty
I think that what Sakina was saying was the fact that they had even made a pact. Like, look, whatever our mom's going through, we'll still be friends. Like, let's continue to be friends. So let's keep it with the kids. Our kids will still be friends, even if we're beefing, because we even made a pact that if we're beefing, I mean, even if our moms are beefing, we'll still be cool. So if we beef, our friends will still be cool. I think that that's where the problem is, especially if Shamil was saying, Portia, we talked to each other and we said, it don't matter what our moms are going through, we gonna be good. Now we got kids.
We made pacts that we didn't keep. It's different because there's kids involved, just like we've been saying. She didn't even want her there for her ugly ass husband's birthday party. She didn't want her nowhere in the house. So with that being the case, I don't want my child nowhere near you or in your house. If I can't come to your house, my daughter ain't coming to your house. That's that. And she needs to get on Dennis' ass too.
Okay, so let me finish what I was saying because I completely got cut the fuck off. But what I was saying was, my mama don't deal with them, but if they speak, if she see them out in public and they speak, she speak back. The same thing with her ex best friend. If I see her ex best friend out and I see her, then I'll speak to her. But I'm 37 years old and my mother doesn't fuck with her first cousin anymore, and my mama do not want me to go to that lady house. Cause you don't fuck with me, you don't need to fuck with my son. I bet y'all don't go over there.
Yes, like, just to make it very clear, on behalf of me and Really B, we agree with T and Scotty. We even said this last week as well. Yes, we get it. No, Pilar shouldn't be over there, especially at this point of their relationship. Absolutely not. Yes, Portia has every right to cut that off.
But I don't think nobody's wrong, though. I think y'all are absolutely correct, and so is me and T. Boy. I see it from both sides.
But we see y'all is the point. Like we agree with y'all. We just see outside of Portia no longer wanting that relationship there, we can see where Shamia is coming from. That's what it is.
All right, so we get to the ghetto ass spa day. They walk down the road to a jacuzzi in the middle of the backyard. The jacuzzi was hot. Nobody wanted to get into it, and then it looked like a horse thing, but it was a sauna. And Portia said, okay, well, I guess this is it, y'all. So we'll be done. See, y'all let her get away with everything. Y'all let horse mouth get away with everything, but I'm gonna leave it alone. So then they start to have lunch. Drew says, I really thank you, K. Michelle, for shouting me out and like really promoting my song. And K was like, yo, I understand. Like, I wish you the best. This music thing's really hard. I know I poke fun. We Pisces. I know I poke fun, but it's just us all in love. I don't care about it like that. Like, it's none of this in hate. Piggy said, okay, well, that was a lot that was in love, but we really miss Portia during her Flatline song. That Flatline, and then she didn't even sing it here. So what happened to her? And Portia said, well, I had to leave because I had a moment to decompress or digest what happened with me and Shamia, and her unpredictability is very uncomfortable for me. She says that they even were together through births. She was there for my child's birth. I was there for her child's birth. We've been through so much together, and now this bitch is acting out of left field. It's getting really ridiculous and unpredictable. Drew said, well, I understand how she's feeling. Y'all becoming new friends with her. How do y'all feel about K. Michelle? And Pinky says, well, I've seen some changes at the airport. I asked her how she feels about this trip, and she said, I'm ready. I'm on whatever everybody else on. And I felt like that was just a little weird for her. I just thought that was too much. The girl, everybody in the group was like, oh, that was so much energy. Why was she doing all of that? And K. Michelle was like, I feel like she has a lot of built up hurt. And I feel like the relationship between you and K. Michelle has really hurt her. And this is just weighing a lot on her.
Portia says these people names like hell.
Okay, mix up.
I got confused.
You said Shamia. You said, yeah, you fucked up one of them.
You fucked up a lot of their names, Busy.
Drew said, how y'all feel about it? Pinky said, I felt some changes from her. I asked her what her changes were. And she said, I'm on whatever y'all on. And then K. Michelle says that she feels like she's just been hurt by a lot of the friendship. It's just a lot that Portia and Shamia has gone through. Is just too much. And Portia said that she's been here, she's been open, she's been honest, and if she wanted to fix this relationship with me, she could have fixed it with me here in what I can't remember what name she said. But either way, she said, look, she could have fixed this with me. I've been open, I've been ready with open arms for Shamia. And we just couldn't get there. K. Michelle said that it's BS. Pinky asked how Portia feels about it. She said, at the end of the day, I just feel disappointed. I feel like this woman hates me. And if you wanted our friendship back, you could have gotten it, but you didn't want it. I gave you time to do it.
Portia's so full of shit.
Portia, why is you up here lying, girl? You don't want to be
said
that
that
girlfriend no more.
See, and
Nor
this is what
did you have any open arms. Shut up.
This is what I be talking about with the lies. This is what I be talking about. This is why I don't like Portia, because she lies. Like, girl, you had no intention on rekindling any friendship with fucking Shamia. You had no intention, and that is your right not to. But you had no damn intention on making things right with Shamia. You ain't talked to that girl all goddamn season. If you really wanted to rekindle their friendship or really make peace with that situation, you would have did that a long damn time ago. You had no intention. Stop lying.
I think the only interaction we really seen between them was at Pinky's party. And that was nice to see them dancing together and stuff. But really, I think that was the only thing I could recall between the two of them.
Child, I really feel like Pinky getting over Shamia's shit. That's just my opinion.
You said what? You said what?
I feel like Pinky getting over Shamia's bullshit, in my opinion. But we gonna see.
Meaning what?
Like how she kept talking about the whole she's tired of her apologizing and all the rest of that shit. Like I really feel like she's really getting over it. But what I would love Pinky to do,
tired of her apologizing.
Yes, but what I would love Pinky to do is say that in a moment and not in a confessional.
I mean, go ahead.
Really big, go.
All right. So first of all, Pinky, you pissed me off. I did not like that passive aggressive shit that Pinky did. I didn't appreciate it. That whole, because I asked Shamia at the airport, you ready for this? I mean, I'm on whatever they on. Like, come on, man. Like,
I believe she said
I feel like if you was cool with Shamia, first of all, I believe she said it, but I don't believe she said it like the way Pinky said she said it. I feel like Pinky was being messy, and I feel like Pinky was conveying it in a way that made it look like Shamia was unhinged or whatever. And I didn't like that because I felt like they already, you see what Portia is doing, and you walked right into that shit. Second of all, once again, for all the people that was like, what you mean Portia is a puppeteer? What you mean, Portia? I'm giving y'all another example. This was some blatant bullshit right here. This whole conversation was a fucking lie. Portia, you had no interest in trying to rekindle anything with Shamia because everybody on this panel, we have all been watching enough reality TV to know we understand how production works. Do you not think that production probably begged Portia to have a one-on-one conversation with Shamia? That is the money shot. Do you understand that would have been in the trailer? We would have known about it. We would have been waiting for that. We would have been waiting for the sit down between Shamia and Portia all season. Portia refused to have a conversation with that woman. And again, ain't nobody justifying Shamia's shit because Shamia got shit. But what we're not going to do is sit here and act like Portia has been all, oh my goodness. And it's been all like Shamia is the thug over in the corner. I'm sorry. And that's, so when people be like, what you mean, Portia this? I just gave y'all 3 examples in this one episode.
Yep.
Go ahead, Sakina.
I was going to address the same thing because even if she did say, I'm ready for whatever she said, it's like, yeah, let's not forget she's beefing with Drew, Angela, her and Portia ain't on the same page. Angela, RK were on the rocks or whatever. So if she said it, she said it. But I just feel like everybody's so reactionary to what Shamia is saying or doing. And it's just kind of like, granted, like I said, some shit is just like timing. Like, hey, Shamia, girl. Now, like, yeah, you acting a little weird for issues. Don't get me wrong. Because, yeah, she do kind of be on board sometimes. But I do feel like everything she says is not like super alarming. Like it's not that deep.
Yeah, I can agree with that. But to get back on that Pinky thing, I believe what Pinky said. I believe she said it exactly the way Pinky said she said it. I totally believe it.
I believe
only
it too.
because of what y'all was saying. She was already feeling emotional. She was already going through a lot of shit. She was already feeling like a lot of people weren't on her side. So I believe it the way Pinky told it. I don't feel like Pinky was being passive aggressive. I believe she told it the same way she said it.
I agree. And I was saying this on my, and shout out to my bestie, Gabor. I was talking to him. I was on his live too. What I do feel like is that I'm playing. Portia playing this game where now you playing on my top. Like not. You love Kelly so much now. Oh, we sisters. We making up. We doing all of this shit. I would say your mom is a slut too. Good. No, man. You can make it with everybody else, but me, we were with each other's births. Portia said it herself. You can't make up with me, but you can make up with the girl who said you sleep with half of Atlanta. Bitch, your mom is a slut.
Busy, let's be real. The reason why Portia's even doing all of this is because Portia never wanted her on the show to begin with. Portia didn't want to share the spotlight. That is why Portia is so hell-bent on not forgiving her and they could be cool again. She never wanted her here in the first place. That's why it's easier for her to forgive Tink Tink or Angela or anybody else that done did some shit to her way quicker than her. I see what Portia doing. It's fucked up. Because y'all was friends before any of this shit came around.
Yeah. Like, and even then, like, I feel like just the way that I'm set up, I'm sensitive. Big three is all three of the water signs. So I am sensitive to certain stuff. Like, I don't know, even though I would be mad, like there's no way I could just let shit slide when it come down to being at odds. Because even, throughout the time of me and my best friend not being close, and it's not even, I'm speaking of like past shit, not even like our recent fallout, like our past fallouts. Nobody could say nothing in front of me about her. Like, I still would get pissed off. Like, wait, bitch. Well, I'm not fucking with her no more, but watch your fucking mouth, because that's not even it. Like, I'm not gonna let nobody twist my words, like twist what the situation is with her, like throw dirt on her name. I'm like, no. I don't give a fuck if you team me or whatever. Like, you're not about to sit there and do that. And I just feel like the way that Portia is, it is probably just because she's a vet in this reality world. But it's just like, damn, you don't even have, you really just don't have her back like that. Granted, we have seen scenes where she's like, Shamia's my sister. That's like a sister. But it's like, when it really comes down to it, you have been paying her dust. And it's like the compassion for her is not there at all. And it's like the emotions have just completely shut off when it comes down to Portia. And it's like, damn. But I understand people are like that though. Some people are like that, but I just be like, damn.
She treat her like a true enemy. Let's get to, because I think we're gonna get to this at the dinner. So we go through the cemetery. I'm not gonna show y'all images of the cemetery. We have Jimmy who's bringing them around the cemetery. We get to see some famous people who are dead. We get a chance to learn about serial killers, and then check a torture chamber for people, and Phaedra goes in and she gets a chance to feel the spirits, and then during that time Kelly and Shamia talk. She's the combo in the car went well because Shamia feels like she was able to get all of the stuff that she needed to get out. Shamia, you'd be never mind. Drew feels like everybody is taking on Portia's beef and she's tired of it, and she thinks that they're only doing it because of the longevity that Portia has on the show. But the facts are the facts, and people need to look at what Shamia is saying and not how they feel about Portia. And she says that Portia is a known liar. So why are y'all sitting here taking her back and not the fact of someone else? I'm gonna go to the dinner next. What do y'all want to? Anybody want to say anything about that before I go to dinner?
Why the fuck is we here, Phaedra?
Right, that's the only thing I got. Because everything that Tink, girl, shut the fuck up. You ain't no different from everybody else. Girl, fuck you. But I do agree.
I wouldn't have got out the car.
Okay.
I wouldn't have got out the damn car.
Yeah, like at all. Like, girl, you want to play Morticia, that's fine. We is not finna go around there playing with dead folk.
I said in my review, and people was trying to get mad at me. I said Phaedra is weird. Like I get that she's a mortician, but the way she talk about dead people, it's all seductive and shit. Like it's just so weird to me. Yeah, have you ever heard her talk about dead people and shit? I love the dead.
Yes.
I can bury you and your mom at the same time.
Yeah, it's like, girl,
like,
hear that.
Just saying.
Like, my God. I don't want to go to no cemetery. I feel like you could have took them somewhere fun.
Yeah. Get me out of the house. Get me out of this car. Turn back around. I was with you. Turn around. Let me out. All right. So then we get to everybody's getting ready for the dinner. I thought everybody looked nice. I don't know if anyone's outfit stood out more than others. It looked like they were, I don't know if I'm getting this wrong. I thought Portia already bought all their sashes or something, but now it looked like they were getting new sashes. I don't know. So they were selecting their sashes. Everybody was coming out just to see like who's going to be wearing what for the dinner. Cynthia's telling everyone that Shamia, before Shamia comes in, Shamia can't win for losing. And it's just a lot for her. K. Michelle says she doesn't want anyone to be bullied or feel like they're being ganged up on. This whore brings herself in her leather dress, and she said, "Oh, hey, everybody, I'm here." After that, we head to Phaedra's party. Phaedra talks about her time on Roa. Basically, she says, you know, me and Cynthia, we started Roa and our friendship together, or lack thereof. Oh, we started our friendship because they only show bad things. Her and Cynthia's friendship together. They started being on the show together, and it was a slow burn. Cynthia says that she loves how much stuff that Phaedra's gone through, and how she's able to keep a smile on her face as she's going through all of this stuff, and she comes out on the other side. Portia felt as if there's just so much that her and Phaedra has gone through, and it just really has been good for her. And she loves how much that Phaedra has been such a supportive friend for her. In the confessional, Shamia and Angela both said, "Girl, stop the cap. This is y'all putting on too much. She wasn't even at your wedding. Y'all don't care about each other like that." Kelly said, "This is clearly calculated because they don't even hang out outside of the show. You never seen any photos of them." Portia said, "Oh, I also have a proclamation for you. You're the lady of Glenn or whatever." For Scott, right?
Oh, the proclamation.
Then Phaedra talks about the cemetery. Phaedra says that she thinks that the way that they country treats dead people shows how civilized they are. Then K. Michelle starts to talk about her surgeries and how she died several times. It was weighing heavy on her because her doctor told her mom and her child that she almost died. Oh, that she was going to die. She had 13 surgeries and she almost didn't make it. That these were stupid mistakes and she wished she didn't do it. Then Drew and Angela got upset because they both had parents that left. Drew says she has not visited her dad's gravesite, so she got really upset. Portia went to go follow her. Shamia apologizes to Phaedra for yesterday and says that she felt like this stuff is festering to her. Piki said that she should stop apologizing because she doesn't mean that shit. You're saying what you mean and just say it with your chest. Like, say what you mean.
That's it. Please stop apologizing.
She wanted to get her apology out, and then dinner finishes.
Stop apologizing. This is not Anita Baker. Every time I see Shamia on my screen, she always giving us a sorry for 2004. I'm so sick of it. Like, stop apologizing. Stand on your shit. Like, shit, you said some fucked up shit. Okay, I said it, bitch. I said it. Right. That's how I feel. Fuck you.
Please her. That's all that is.
Ugh.
And Kimberly, I don't want you up here no more crying about how you almost died on the table, but then in another scene, we're going to see you asking for more.
You're willing to go get more.
That's why she pissed me off. Like, girl, you keep trying to tug on our heartstrings with this shit, and I'm over it.
And honestly, the heartstrings was not tugged on, and it's
at all
because she wants to keep going back for more. One, and then two, it's like you killing the vibe, girl. We not even on that. We not on that. What are you talking about? You gotta
Can we go back a little bit about how y'all felt about Portia put in 20 on 10?
Yeah, I was gonna.
We already talked about that.
You talking about that Phaedra stuff?
Yeah.
We already talked about it. They talked about that the whole episode.
Phaedra, I mean, not Phaedra. Portia is a fucking liar. And that's exactly what I keep saying. She was doing that to get at Shamia. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah. Everybody at the table knew that. Everybody knew what she was doing.
She was doing it. But I'm only saying that because her hive of the Portia hive don't think she do shit wrong. So at the end of the day, when somebody say something like she did that just to get at Shamia, no, she didn't. Yes, the fuck she did.
Now I will say this: you talked about my mama. I look. While yes, she was putting 20 on 10, but I ain't gonna necessarily pop her hand about it because of what she said about her whole ass dirty Diana.
But
so it's like I understand.
I get what you're saying, T, but at the same time, they both talked about each other's mama. Like
she didn't call her mama no whore.
It don't matter. Mama should have never. Mama should. It don't. Mother should be talked about. I'm not gonna argue with you. I said what I said.
She said her mama slept with her husband's brother.
Yeah, I mean, mother shouldn't be brought up at all.
It doesn't matter. You
her mama sleeping with her daddy. Yeah, but that was after the fact. That wasn't before then. That was after the fact.
It does not matter. Mother should not be brought up at all. Portia should have said nothing about her damn mama, and Shamia shouldn't have said nothing about hers. In the story.
Okay. Exactly.
Okay, well, at the end of the day, oh well, you called my mama a whore, so yeah, I finna lay this shit on thick. I ain't finna pop her hand about it.
What I said.
I ain't telling you not to stand on what you said, but I said what I said.
You can say it, but they both talked about each other's mamas. 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 It wasn't just one; it was both of them.
Thank you, little Miss Introvert. Birds of a feather, girl. Bye.
And that's exactly what I just said. They both did it. Nobody is wronger than the other one, and no one is righter than the other. They both did it. That's my point. Birds of a feather don't stink together.
Go ahead, Sakina.
I just want to say that their mothers had nothing to do with her laying it on thick with Phaedra. That's it.
That's true. She doing all of this. I love you so much, and we've been through so much. Bitch, you turned your back on me. You said during that reunion, my lawyer said that I have to be quiet because I was sent the cease and desist from Candy. So I'm going to Phaedra. You got that girl fired. Y'all hold that. What is this miss that Portia has on y'all? What is this miss that she has on y'all? She is a liar. And y'all need to get with it. And everybody saying, well, Shamia started this. The only thing that Shamia said was, you posted about my mom, but you didn't say what my mom did to your mom did to my mom. So you sitting here posting about stuff, but did you tell people that your mom tried to sleep with my mom's husband? Girl,
what the fuck are we supposed to do with that information other than what we did?
But what they keep saying.
So what are we supposed to do with the daycare situation? You sit here posting about, it's so egregious, and you sit here talking to everybody knows that.
My mama is sleeping with your daddy with no teeth.
Because she a hoe. She a hoe that want to sleep with teeth.
I believe that it happened.
Leave my daddy alone.
I believe that it happened. I ain't saying that, but still,
my point is that the people keep on saying that Shamia is the one who brought mothers to the show. So when they say that Shamia brought mothers to the show, they're referring to the fact that when she was sitting there talking to Cynthia, I think Cynthia asked her a question because I think that Shamia had brought up to Cynthia that Diane had said whatever she said about her because Portia told her what her mama said. Mm-hmm. And then Shamia said that their parents had a falling out at one point in time. So when Shamia said that on the show, that's when Portia came on Instagram and said that you bringing up my mom, but your mom did something egregious to my mother. Then at the reunion, that's when Portia said that your mother bought my daycare. And at the reunion, that's when Shamia had said that that's not all that happened. And I don't want to go there because it'll go all the way left. And now we're here a year later and she brings that part up. Now, I don't know if I told y'all, but I know for a fact that I told T and Josiah this at least a year ago that I had heard in the streets that Diane was trying to fuck that lady husband. I think I
I
told
believe
T
every
and
word. You
Josiah.
did.
I told
You
them
did.
a year ago that
I
that's
believe
what
every
someone
word of
told
that.
me. So at the end of the day, that's what it is. When they say that Shamia brought it to the table, her saying that the parents had a falling out is not necessarily her talking about a mama. She's just saying the parents had a falling out and they chose not to let their parents falling out come between them. Portia took it personal and went to Instagram and said something about somebody, mama doing something egregious. And then she went into details at the reunion, but Shamia didn't go into details at the reunion. But in my opinion, the moment Portia brought that up, Shamia should have brought that tea that she just brought up right at that moment when Portia brought up her mama. That's how I feel.
Now, see
If
how
we
she
really want to
did
talk
that,
about who
I
started
wouldn't have
it,
nothing to say.
if we really want to talk about who started it, Mammy Diane started it when she made that low blow about Shamia talking about a dog carrying a bone. Because that's what started the whole thing. Because the only reason why Shamia was even speaking on it is because she found out what was said and she was feeling some kind of way about that. Diane started the shit.
Exactly.
Diane was talking to her daughter, and Diane didn't do nothing that none of y'all parents would not have done.
But here's
Yeah,
the
but
thing,
she heard about it.
Diane knew that. But listen, Diane been on this show as long as Portia has. She knew what she was doing. She knew it was going to be aired, and she knew what she was saying.
But also Portia shouldn't have told Shamia what her mama said at the same time.
Because
for sure.
Yeah, because she should have never did that. Because I remember I had a friend that did me like that, told me what her mama said about me. So now you're telling me what your mama said. So don't you know I don't like your mama now?
But I kind of see it just a tad bit different. Like I agree with what y'all saying.
Don't piss me off.
But I just feel like had Shamia not gave to me, I feel like Shamia gave us a tidbit with that conversation that she had with Cynthia. Of course, what Miss Diane said, yes, it does make you, it's an eyebrow raiser, but it also could just be something that a mother is giving advice to their daughter about. Like, of course, we all was kind of like, well, damn, y'all not close to that's Shamia you talking about, know. But I do feel like what Shamia saying, it's more than that. It's more to it. With our parents to Cynthia, now we all looking like, okay, we already got whatever Miss Diane said, but now Shamia is saying this. I feel like she is the one that kind of gave it more traction, that gave it exposure that we didn't know nothing about for real.
I can agree.
That's true. I agree with that.
I agree with you.
That's just how I feel about it.
I can say I definitely gasped when Shamia actually said it. At the table, again, my mama texted me.
Y'all know,
is this bit serious? I was like, oh, Shamia. I was with Kate Michelle. Shamia,
I said, oh.
And again, y'all know me and Scotty will find any reason to argue with one another. We ain't serious to the folk in the chat. Okay,
no, we are not.
I'm sick of saying that shit every week. If y'all don't know by now, listen, don't nobody never again say no. If y'all don't know by now that this shit ain't real up here and we be backstage laughing and fucking playing, hell, we be texting each other during the damn show. If y'all don't go somewhere.
Oh, yeah. I chat with serious on Sunday.
Then Busy texted the chat earlier saying, I'm going to argue with y'all today.
I'm tired of everybody fighting to Shamia. I'm just done. I really feel like, let me put myself big. I just really feel like this.
Oh, God.
Because we about to end the show out anyway. And I had a couple cocktails, so y'all don't judge me.
I'm on my second glass of wine.
Oh, Lord.
I just feel like this. Y'all have had friendships. Y'all falling out. Y'all have heard this panel talk about how hard it is for friendships to fall out, how difficult it is. And when you have friends, you don't really even talk to them when you're falling out. You're just like, I'm cool with them. Yeah, y'all not texting each other and saying, oh, da da da. I feel like Shamia's going through things of grief. The stages of grief. Shout out to Dr. Josiah. But he also has an antagonist who's like, oh no, girl, you're not gonna do this comfortably. And she has wig sponsors, Cynthia and Drew. And then she also has Angela, who's just asking her neighbors, hey girl, you cut your grass today? You know something about Shamia? Just randomly. Like we're a weirdo. Just weirdo. She got the whole cast against her. So she's trying to grieve her friendship while everybody's attacking her. Cynthia, your lapdog asked for Needy. So, do you think she's not bringing this on herself? If you don't shut your ass up and figure out where the fuck Peter is, girl, don't you come to me about nothing. Get your ass out of me. You got 2 fellow marriages. You think you got discernment? Get your ass out of me. Get your ass out of here. I feel like people need to give Shamia more grace. And they're just not giving it to her, and they're on Portia's side because she got a big booty and a big smile.
I ain't even like her, so it ain't got nothing to do with her booty.
What they got to do with it then?
Oh, well, I'm gonna just say Portia ain't never getting no grace from me. I'm just saying. Now, if she right, I say it, but she ain't never getting no grace from me, and people can get over it. Like, let me just say this. Real quick, right? So we all watch this show and we all have different, it's funny that we all watch the same show but have different outlooks on things, and that's fine. But some of y'all have to really understand that we are not obligated to like people just because you do.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We are not obligated. Right. I'm not obligated to suck Portia ass. If you want to suck her hole, go ahead and do so. I don't have to.
Not the whole bitch.
The whole.
Yeah, but it's just like a lot of people got hot with me because I called her Dirty Diana. I said, if y'all don't get your fuck on away from here,
right? Like,
she is dirty, eating pizza in the bed.
Yeah, but just because, like, here's. I'm just saying, like, just because I may be on Shamia's side on certain things, it doesn't mean that I think that she's an innocent bystander. And just because I'm holding Portia accountable don't mean I hate her. Now, if we talking about Georgia Prune, then I can understand you saying it.
Okay.
But otherwise, no.
Period. Right. And I don't dislike Portia, but just in this situation, I just think that Portia has been playing puppeteer. And again, I'm not saying that Shamia has not made it, done some things, because neither one of them are innocent in this. But I just feel like Portia is a lot more versed in this reality TV game. This is Portia's show. People don't have to acknowledge or accept it, but this is Portia's fucking show. She is in charge of the girls. And I don't think it's a coincidence that last season she fired Drew ass and she treated Drew like shit the whole season. Now all of a sudden, Drew is a go naked ambassador. Cynthia's the go naked ambassador, and neither one of them is saying nothing bad about Portia all season.
She know what she's doing, and she got the public fooled. You better preach, really, be.
And the person.
I'm
sorry. Go ahead, Sakine. I'm sorry.
There was something that I feel like we kind of just skipped over to when they went to the club at the beginning of the episode. I just thought it was so fucking lame. I thought it was
they all walked out with Portia.
Like, what is y'all's beef? Like, y'all don't have.
I did not have that in my notes but everybody had a problem with leaving. Everybody left with Portia because they all thought that they had their own individual problem.
Yeah, like that was very weird. Like that, y'all followers. Angela,
Cynthia, what the fuck? You are a disappointment. What is your issue?
What is Cynthia's issue? The most at this point, I'm expecting that from Drew because Drew is in fact sucking ass.
Thank you.
Angela,
yeah, they didn't leave. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
They didn't leave what?
They didn't leave the club.
They didn't leave immediately. They didn't leave immediately, but they did walk outside. They did.
Angela posted some video.
Yeah, they were there when Shamir sang her song. They were still there, but they did leave because.
To be honest, I don't give a fuck about none of that because they did confessionals saying why they thought that Shamir shouldn't be there.
Oh, whoa! I understand. I agree, and I understand. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying because that's what people in the chat. I understand that people post the videos and all that, but at the end of the day, they still left. They filmed the whole scene outside. talking about Shamia was wrong. Why did she show up? I don't understand. So miss me with all that bullshit. It was
But
the
at the
same.
end of the day, again, I'm gonna go back to saying what I'm saying. It happens on both sides because whenever K Michelle gets pissed or whenever Shamia gets pissed, one of them got to troop up and leave out with her. So at the end
I
of the
mean,
day,
that's
it happens on
fine.
both sides, and it's annoying no matter who do it.
If y'all go out and have a conversation, okay. But y'all all leaving was lame. Like, it was lame as fuck. And I get it, like, yeah, Shamia, showing up after you done stirred all that shit up. It is kind of like it is weird. Like, we fresh off of it. It's tense right now. Like, maybe it's not a good time to show up, but at the same time, bitch, I'm in Scotland too. Like, if I want to go out and have a good time, I want to go out and have a good time. Because at the end of the day, Portia would have did the same shit.
She would have.
Glad that Shamia didn't, that Kelly did get her out the house, because she would have sat there and been crying all night, got on the phone with Gerald, got on the phone with her mama for a little church session, whatever. But it's just like, yeah, y'all bitches, man, y'all don't own the club, bitch. If she want to come, she can come.
Exactly.
Yeah, and if they want to leave, they can leave, and they did.
Yeah, but bitch, I don't have an issue with you. I didn't
It's
talk
still
about
lame though.
Like, I didn't
Only one
It's
person
lame,
should
but
have left. The
if
girl
all of
that
them
said
do
her
it,
mama is a
so-
whore, she should have left.
But that's what I'm
Everybody else-
saying, T. Like, you're saying it's on both sides. So here's my thing. Just like we can call it out with the other side, we can call it out with this side. It's lame. It's just lame. Like,
I don't recall y'all calling it out on the other side, but okay.
we have though.
Okay, we can move on. It's late.
Yeah,
I gotta
we
get my
can
medicine.
because
Bedtime.
your ass conveniently have dementia and you act like you don't remember shit, but we have. Anything
Busy
else?
in this
bitch?
shit before I say something to her ass.
Okay.
You
All right,
wanna say something? You wanna say something to me anyway, you bald head bitch? You wanna say something anyway?
I want to say shout out to New Jones. They said say it again for the people in the back. Really be. I don't know what you were saying when they said this, but they said say it again for the people in the back. So the girls love you.
Thank you, boo.
They say y'all gonna say I'm coming for busy tonight. I don't know what y'all saying about me, but y'all, I'm on for 2 drinks. So whatever y'all saying is justified. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. All right. So put in the comments. We're about to go through everybody on the cast. Who was your MVP of the night? And then we're gonna go through everybody here. Our MVPs. I'm gonna start with you, Sakina.
I don't like that I'm first, because shit, I'm thinking.
I guess I can go first because I'm a star. I'm gonna say that the MVP was. I'm gonna give it to Phaedra. I'm just gonna give it to Phaedra. I don't like her, but I think that
somebody said busy bottle.
Come on, Busy Bottle. y'all don't. This is in rare form. Y'all give me a chance. I've had a long time.
Not Busy Bottle.
Form, you're lying.
It's been a time. I think the only person I talked to about this was really B, and I think she was trying to get intel. But I've had a time. It's been a couple of weeks. But I think I'm gonna give it to Phaedra. Happy birthday.
What?
Happy birthday, girl. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Go ahead, Sakina.
That boy Cham.
Thank you.
Huh? What happened?
I was saying thank you.
Oh, I
guess you're talking to somebody in the chat chair.
Yeah, that boy Chan said Sakina too. What I do?
I guess he's saying you an MVP tonight for the panel.
Am I? I just nobody. Cause I just nothing in this episode made me smile nor laugh. And yeah. Oh, thank you, boo. Hey.
Really, B?
I'm gonna give that broke down fake ass spa that they was walking through the woods to get to. That's my MVP because
that
really
was
was walking through the
a
woods
kid's pool
trying to
in
get
the
to that
middle of the
spot,
woods.
and they right like that's my MVP.
Also, get those likes up. It's almost 500 people in here. I think we got 500 people in here. Please make sure you get the likes up, everyone. We're trying to get
They
to.
paid me dust last week. It was only like 200 something last
Oh
week.
no! Like the video right now, or I'm about to start singing.
Like
It could be
500
probably
in the chat this
they
week.
probably didn't get their notifications, child, because it's been going around.
Also, I mean, I haven't been posting videos, so YouTube's probably like, no. Let's go to T. Who's your MVP?
The club.
Not the ending credits.
Got the club going up.
Okay, on a Tuesday, baby. Yeah, I give it to the club because it really won't. None of them really did anything to make me get him an MVP.
Yeah, that's what I'm
The
like.
MVP was production that gave that DJ all them songs because y'all know good and damn well that DJ didn't have no goddamn flatline and delusional and shit.
Flatline being played was attempted to be played was crazy.
I actually bought that song when it came out.
We know.
Saying that.
And to you, Scotty, who is your MVP?
Unpopular opinion, but I'm gonna say K Michelle.
Well, stop saying that because you don't know what's unpopular.
It is unpopular because nobody say her, but I think K Michelle is mine. Because I liked her the most out of everybody on this episode, and I see that she's peeping the fact that Portia was telling a fib about Portia saying that she was willing to make up with Shamia. That alone made her the MVP for me because she clocked it. And it was, so,
and did. She did.
All right, y'all. So let's go. I'm gonna put y'all big screen each one, but tell us what you got going on and where they can find you. Oh wait. Thank you so much for the super chat, Little Miss Introvert. Kelly's outfit sponsored by. Y'all been like tearing up in these comments today. I mean, I love it, but y'all need your ass beat. What you got going on, Sakina?
Get me off. What I got going on? Love Island is done, so all I got is this. That's all I got.
Oh, girl.
Maybe I'll get on this week to talk about the ultimatum because I did watch that this week and I did have some things to say, but I didn't think to like review it. I was just chilling, so get me off.
All right, what you got going on, Really B? Look up, Marlon. Look up.
So what I have, of course, this I have Big Brother Chasing LA. We just did the panel earlier today with El Teddy and Abby. Big Brother will be doing tomorrow. We'll be doing that panel.
Yeah, we will be doing that tomorrow.
Next Gen NYC. Riley, you done lost your motherfucking mind.
I saw.
Lost it.
Lost your mind. Raising Canaan. And I think I know myself and Shade in the City are gonna do that damn put a ring on it. And of course, Heart and Hustle Houston and I'm barely holding on to Bell Collective by like this.
You ain't the only one.
We like my pinky finger, like
we ain't even did roast review in 2 weeks. We ain't even cared enough to even commiserate about that.
My t-shirt says I only vibe with queens. Queens.
Queens.
And I want to say this for the record that Busy and I are not allowed to hang out together on a school night, which is why I have not been over Busy's house. So, just so y'all know.
What y'all was doing?
Oh, and Beyond the Gates, and the Teacher Project 2.0, which we will do a show this week. We've been kind of on hiatus, but we got to get a show in. But yes, Beyond the Gates, Beyond the Gates on Saturdays. No, this is not actually Spillerboy did not do this. Another friend of mine who makes t-shirts, she did this a few years ago, actually.
First of all, we are allowed to hang out together on the school night. Last night, I was going through a lot, and I already told you what I wasn't going through a lot. Everything, a lot of stuff was missing, and then tonight, this not my fault. This somebody else's fault. This somebody else's fault.
But go ahead.
Give me your T, what you got?
I'm gonna do Bell Collective on Friday simply because it's Selena's wedding, because ain't shit else going on around there that I care to talk about.
Oh, she get married to that man.
About damn time. After
Finally.
3 seasons. I am doing Married at First Sight. I'm gonna do episode 2 and 3 tomorrow, so I could be caught up with that when the new episode come out. This show, I'm also doing Chasing LA. I'm doing the Chasing LA panel with Scotty and them. Plus this, whenever me, Scotty, and JoJo decide to do roaster review, girl, I don't know when that's gonna be, honey. But whenever we decide to do it, y'all will see us then. And
Probably for the reunion.
Yeah, more than likely. But that's it. That's all.
And I was just getting ready to say, I'm sorry, Scotty. I was just getting ready to say that we done went 2 weeks without me having to cuss out Prophet. And you had to say something in the chat. Oh. Fuck you, Prophet.
What he say?
I was getting ready to clap too.
Right. We almost made it. We almost made it. Prophet. He talking about something. My shirt should say, I only vibe with bullies.
Oh.
Prophet, we almost made it there. And now on my channel.
We almost fucking made it 2 weeks.
There was another thing too. I am still on the road to 7K. So if you fuck with your
get
girl,
her to 7K.
Yes, let's do it.
There yet?
How many more you got?
I don't know.
Oh, girl.
You know, if T start reviewing Bell Collective, who's that lady's man who real fine? She lose on her restaurants. That man is so fine to me.
That's Matt.
I got like 30 something left.
It's who?
Oh, she got 30 something. She got 30 some subscribers left. So go over there and
Yeah,
subscribe.
so 30 people go over there and subscribe to Sakina.
Go on all y'all channels, all y'all email channels, all y'all troll accounts. Subscribe from all of that. Prophet, you probably got 20 emails. Subscribe to her from all your motherfucking troll accounts.
Yeah, I am gonna have to go live once I do.
What's that man's name who is that girl's husband who be they didn't like their little room? That man fine to me.
You talking about Mad?
That's Mad.
That man fine to me.
The only good thing about Bell Collective right now. Shit.
If he wanted it, he could get it. Because I'm so tired of Letitia and her. I'm tired of them. I'm just tired of them. But that man is fine, and I love it to be on somebody else. But yes, review it so I can see that man more. That man fine to me. Hell yeah.
Also, one more thing. I know I should have said all this when I had my chance. My review will be out tomorrow. I did not feel like doing shit today.
Oh, bitch. I was going to say something about that.
Cajun, put Sakina's link in the chat, please. People are asking for her link. Oh, there you go. Never mind. He did it. My bad.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, get my girl to 7K.
But yeah, my review will be out tomorrow.
That Prophet said that's too much work, the audacity.
What you got, Scotty?
Okay, so my eyes getting a little low.
Oh, somebody's drunk.
Oh, please leave us alone.
I want to start off by saying this. For the bottoms that bottom, these will be very wonderful for you. Y'all should get these. Anyway.
No.
Wow. Not a commercial. Oh my.
We got that Instagram shit.
It works, child. It works. Let me finish though. But
put it back up. Let me see it again.
For the bottoms that bottom, okay, get peachy clean.
Okay.
Like peaches, and you will be clean, honey. Okay. But anyway,
somebody say you getting ready for Bando to come over.
Well, you have to get ready, so you have to be ready, so you don't ever have to get ready. Okay. But however, I'm reviewing The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm kind of reviewing Bad Boys. I just watched the last episode before we got on here, and if I don't talk about what happened on the last 2 or 3 episodes, I'm definitely gonna do the reunion because they finally got a reunion, so I got to watch that. Me and my friend DJ, we're doing album reviews, and we're still on our Keisha Cole saga. And tomorrow we'll be reviewing her Point of No Return album, which was her point of no return for me because that's when her music became whack. But we will be reviewing that. I'm reviewing
that should have been the No Return.
I like that album.
You like that bullshit?
Yeah, there's a couple songs up there that I like. Don't be doing No Point of No Return.
Oh, you want to join us then?
Yeah, I'll probably come up there.
Okay, that me and you worked with DJ before for the Divorce Sisters panel. Let me see what else I'm doing. Bell Collective is sorry, it's whack. This is the I don't know what they doing, but something got to give because it's not good right now. But
They
Bell
still got
Collective,
the same people on there.
yeah, pretty much the same people from last season. The only thing that's new is Carrie Paul. That's the only thing that's new. But
she came last season, right?
Yeah, she came last season and she's still on, but it's not good right now. I hate to say that. What else is going on? I also have a new segment that I just started called Songs That Were Problematic.
That was a good one you did the other night, Scotty. That was a good one.
It was so funny. The first segment that I did was on Moke and Steph's "He's Mine." That's a problematic song, but I love that song, by the way. The next song that I'm gonna do for that one is Shirley Brown's "Woman to Woman." That's the next one I'm gonna do.
Yes, Woman to Woman.
Yeah, I like that.
Barbara, this is Shirley.
Right. We doing a chasing panel every Thursday, me and T. We will do roaster review for the fucking Bell Collective reunion because we don't give a fuck enough to do roaster review right now because the show is whack. And every time we do roaster review lately, it's always about 30 minutes tops. That's it.
Okay.
And what else I got going on? I'm working. My next book is coming out soon. Woo! My publisher is sending me the edits for me to read over first. But the next book is coming out soon. That's Why You're Lonely Part 2 will be coming out very, very soon. It should be coming out by the end of the year. Okay. What else? Oh,
You're filming the Ghetto Grace of Atlanta.
We're filming season 2 of the Scene ATL. And I am on my Nene Leaks this season. I am not in any drama. Everybody else is in drama though, but not me. And what else? And next week I'll be hosting the Whether You Like It or Not panel.
Oh, maybe next week Dizzy will get permission to hang out.
Let me say something, bitch.
Oh my gosh! What? What? Come out! He acts like I don't know where he lives. I've been polite and I've been asking. Bitch, I will show up.
I told my husband he was coming today, but I already told you why you couldn't, and I did not follow the rules.
And far be it for me to interrupt that bullshit because I was trying to get to that.
We definitely about to be invited tonight. I've been screaming, so I'm already in trouble. So
see, the two of us together, I'd have got put out.
Not them asking me how much the Peachy Clean cost. The Peachy Clean costs $38, and it's worth it. It's really worth it. He
said he was looking them up, so he was gonna do it.
Okay, dish with some water and vinegar. 38 pounds.
Water and vinegar.
It's worth it, T.
That's so old school.
It's worth it, girl.
I don't know. I don't see if they got it at GMC or some shit.
Oh my god!
We got about it at the sex store.
I think online.
Instagram, Chad.
Yeah, I think online. I don't think they have it at sex stores.
They got a website for this. They got their own website.
Yeah, I was just at the sex store the other day. I don't think that.
Listen, this how Big Brother works. I have never seen that shit a day in my life. It has never been on my timeline. Watch tomorrow when I log on to Instagram. That shit gonna be all up and down my motherfucking timeline. I have never heard of this shit before.
Now you're gonna get ads.
Tomorrow's gonna be all up and down my damn timeline because Big Brother is listening.
I was just trying to look out for the bottoms that gotta stay ready so they don't ever have to get ready. That's
Do
all.
that for us. We love that for us.
But see, I'm just saying. Now I'm a top on holidays, but that's another story.
Tops on holidays.
I'm a top on holidays.
Come on,
I don't have anything that I have going on. I've stopped doing YouTube. It's been a very busy time for me, but I want to plug my man who has started doing YouTube. So y'all go check him out. He's doing story times. So just go check them out, go listen to them. I think they're good. I think you all would think they're good. He puts a lot of time and effort into them. So if you all get a chance, go to Gatling XYZ. Just listen to his story times, his tabletop stuff. He did an unboxing recently. So just go check him out. That's my man.
Wait a minute, Gatling XYZ just said in the chat a few minutes ago that he was about to order him some of that peachy. What's that shit, Scotty?
Yeah.
Clean, honey.
He said he about to order some.
His link in the chat.
That's what he said. I'm gonna put it in the chat again. Yeah, we've been having a time up in this house. My depression leads to something else. So he may need some gummies.
These are gummies, by the way. These are gummies.
Oh, boom.
I think that's everything. If no one else has anything else, I want to thank everybody for coming to tonight's thing. I feel like I always go over 2 hours. That's because we be lit on this channel.
And
that's because
baby,
you don't shut the fuck up.
And baby, I am drunk, honey. Okay.
All right, we about to get out of here. I hope all of y'all have a good night and a great week. Like me and Scotty have been having a great day. We'll talk to you later. So we'll see you later.